Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bethany Empowers Tarot. I am Bethany and I'm doing a pick a card reading today. I have done these on my Instagram but not on YouTube, so I'm excited to do it live. I've only ever kind of like done the spread and then written out the message, so bear with me because it is my first time. What is that hair doing? Okay, so we have 3 piles and you can find the timestamps in the description. I've also assigned crystals to it. You can see the picture. The cover photo is the picture of the crystals if you want to look at the photo and see which pile you feel drawn to, or you can just look by or figure it out right now while I'm showing you. So the first one's going to be Mica. Look how pretty and shiny that is. So that's Mica, that's the first pile. The second pile is going to be Selenite. This is the Selenite slab. And then the third one is going to be Amethyst. Okay, look how pretty they look. Ooh. Okay, so I've already pre-shuffled, pre-picked the oracle cards, which we're going to go over first. And then we will do tarot. And if you're not sure how to choose, I recommend the first one you feel drawn to, if that works for you. If that doesn't work for you, then closing your eyes, taking a deep breath, trying to quiet your mind, and then opening your eyes and seeing like which pile you feel drawn to when you look at the, what's it called, the timestamps. Because sometimes the numbers, I know for me when I watch pick a card readings, I look for the numbers, like the timing of the timestamp. And sometimes there's angel numbers that, you know, are there, or your lucky number, or a number that means something that's significant to you. And so you can choose based on that. Like I said, choose based on the crystals, or just choose based on your gut feeling. So we're going to start with Oracle, and we are asking today, what is a message you need to hear? Maybe what's something you've been wondering, you've been waiting for an answer about something in your life. It could be about anything. And so we're just going to see what comes out and answer the question, what do we need to hear right now? What guidance do we need to hear? Okay. All right, so pile number 1, we're starting with pile number 1, which is the Mica. And, oops, let's see. Yeah, let's see what we have. Ooh, all right, we have Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured, and Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. I love how they're very similar color schemes here, because not all the cards are like that, but look how they're like pretty much identical color schemes. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I'll look at the other cards, but I don't believe that they're all this color scheme. So we have a rebirth and trusting in divine detours. So you're getting detoured on something, and it's probably in favor of your rebirth. Opening to discovery. I love this. Look at this beautiful card. Okay, so you're being set on a new path, it seems. Hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So I already have a feeling that you're being redirected in your life in some area. A new door is opening. Something brand new is happening for you, but there could be some worry. Yeah, and some doubt possibly. Okay. Sacred geometry. So this card is about seeing how everything is connected and finding, like, you know, I'm hearing like finding the spiritual kind of in the mundane. I don't know if that's a part of this message, but that's what I heard, or part of that message of the card. But I'm really feeling like everything is connected. That's really what that card is about. And so being able to see the entire picture as well. All right, and the last card is December. All right, so this Oracle deck is one that I created, and it is a timing deck. So it's got numbers, it has months, days of the week, things like that. So something's happening for you in December. We'll see what this is about, more about what this is about. Okay. All right, tell us more about this message, a divine detour. They're wanting you to see how, even though something's shifting for you, there's purpose to it. I really feel that. So let's see what this is about. Okay, let's see what these want to tell us. We have strength. Strength is Leo. This could have happened during Leo season. We just came out of Leo season. So something could have started shifting in Leo season. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot of Leo energy because we also have the sun. So Leo, something happened in Leo season. We have the Two of Swords. This is not seeing something, being blindfolded to something. I feel like this was deliberate. Like you were being blindfolded to this shift, this change, this divine detour, because I feel like there was a part of you that I want to say like wasn't ready for it or didn't want to change this thing. Because I feel like there's like some possible grief, or there, like we have love and acceptance, like some acceptance that needs to happen. That's a part of grief, right? The last stage of grief is acceptance. Something needed to change, something needed to end. And a part of you really you weren't supposed to see it happen or know it was going to happen. Because I feel like there's something about like, why did I choose this thing then? Or why did I go in that direction if it wasn't going to work out? Those kind of thoughts, kind of like regret or like confusion. But like I said, it needed to happen this way for you to be able to be open to the change. Because yeah, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. Something that you want in your life, something that you want to create. With Pentacles, you know, it's usually about earthly matters like money, stability, a home life, you know, things that you rely on physically. So that's money, your home, your job, even relationships. Something that you wanted to create, like almost like I feel like maybe in Leo season, actually maybe it's like Lionsgate portal, actually, that's what I'm feeling, is when it started. And back in August 8th, around that time. And it was because you possibly put intentions out to manifest something or for something to shift, something to change for you. And I think that in order for that thing to happen, you didn't realize maybe that something else needed to end or change in your life. And now there's some anxiety and some stress, some sadness, and grief. Like I said, this feels like grief, or like just like feeling like I didn't realize it was going to be this difficult, or I didn't realize this was going to happen. Let me get a few more. Can you tell us more about what this is? The Magician, yeah, it's something that it's in favor of something that you are creating. And maybe there isn't, maybe you are accepting and you are loving, and it's you're being reassured that what you're going in the right direction, seeing how everything is connected, almost like, just as an example, say you like started a new job, right? And then, because I'm looking at the Sacred Geometry card, which is like everything is connected. You started a new job and you really love it, and you've been gaining a lot from it. You're learning a lot, you enjoy it, but then, you know, you're trying to manifest something else, maybe like a relationship or a place to live. And because of your new desires and your new goals and intentions, this new job that you took maybe isn't going to be the right fit for you long term, but you had planned to be there long term. And so you're kind of seeing how, okay, well, I can see how this was just a stepping stone for me. They're wanting you to see this was just a stepping stone. And I get that there's possible maybe it's like wanting to hold on to what's safe and comfortable, and there's this fear of the unknown, the new. Yeah, with the Hope card, I'm really looking at all the yellow, which is like your personal power center, your solar plexus, and with that's very like feels like magician energy to me, which is like something you're creating, something that you really want, and you're on the precipice of it. I want to see more about like what's happening in December. Okay. Six of Cups and the Seven of Wands. This is standing your ground. This is something that, this is about nostalgia, standing your ground, being willing to fight for what you desire. But what's the Six of Cups could be, so the Six of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Not backing down. I feel like what they're saying here with those two cards is like, it's possibly that it's your inner child that is struggling with the change and the shift, and you have to stand your ground with the change, like to weather the storm. I'm feeling like, I'm gonna get a few more, sorry. They really want you to know that this divine detour is, there's a purpose here, even if you can't see it yet. And maybe in December, you're finally going to see it, or maybe this is when the shift is going to happen. It's going to be different for everybody. But I feel like it's already started. Something was already put in motion starting in Leo season. The Five of Swords. What's the Five of Swords about? This feels like battling your own mind. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. You're having to walk away from something. See, it's like you're gonna have to walk away from something, or you did have to walk away from something. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles, because it's in your best interest too, because the direction that you're going there, the new thing, that the rebirth is more stable for you, more fruitful, more abundant. So you can trust in this divine direction. Yeah. The thing that you started that you thought was going to be long term was actually just for a part of your healing. And now that you've done that healing, now you're shifting into a new direction, a new timeline. And that's scary to your inner child, or that's, you know, your inner child was the one who was healing, is what a part of you that you were healing, and they're scared because they don't know what to expect. Look, we have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is about having a lot of options. It can be also about having your head in the clouds, but look, he's taking his options, and I always look at this as like he's choosing the transformation with the snake around his waist and the abundance. So you don't need to worry about this shift and this change, whether it has already started and you realize it's starting, or it's going to be starting in December. And they want you to be open to discovering new things without knowing what's going to happen. And I feel like that's why we cling on to like the old, is because we can almost expect what's going to happen, but it's time for you to move on from that. So recognize your divine worth, choose loving thoughts. That's also, maybe it's like, don't beat yourself up for if you feel like maybe you failed, or you feel like you did something wrong and that's why this thing ended. No, that's not what it is at all. It's more about, it's like, see how everything is lining up for you, and you needed to go through these things to heal and to let go of certain things so that you can step into this new path where you're not really going to know what's going to happen, and that's what you're learning, is like how to be okay with the unknown, how to trust in the divine detour, because it's in your best interest, because of what you desire and what you are manifesting. Okay, that's all I got for you, pile number one. I hope that resonated. If it did, please leave a comment, leave a like, let me know. I love hearing from you guys. Okay, now we're gonna go on to pile number two. Let's put these here and take a sip of my coffee. Okay, pile number two. Hello. You chose the Selenite. I love this little Selenite slab. So beautiful. Okay. Pile number 2. You guys got a lot of cards. Like I tried to only do one of each of the oracle cards. 2 came out for, there was 2 animal that came out for every deck, which was fine. But then when I went to go do yours, like you also got 2 of another deck, and then you got 3 of another deck. So apparently you have a lot of messages that need to come through. So for pile number 2, what guidance do you need to hear? What have you been asking about, wondering about? Let's find out. We have Lion Spirit, be generous of spirit. And Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. Nice. I'm feeling more Leo energy. I feel like a lot of this stuff is connected to stuff that we maybe set in motion during Lionsgate Portal. But it says being generous of spirit and then laying a solid foundation. So this is like working hard to what was I feeling before? It left. I was feeling something specific and now I cannot. I don't know. Okay. It'll come back if it's meant. All right, so then we have 2 more. Cthulhu, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. And Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Okay. A Grand Symphony. Ooh, that's pretty. A Grand Symphony feels like lots of different parts coming together, which is maybe why you had so many cards. A symphony is many instruments playing together to create, right, one piece of music. So there's something in that, in the message that might come through. Yeah, being generous of spirit, I was feeling like abundance. And like when I look at a grand symphony, that feels like a symphony is an abundance of instruments or musicians, right? Meditation. Oof, this feels like, this one feels to go along with the Cthulhu card, like Cloak of Wisdom. It's like you already know the answers you seek. If you are seeking answers, I mean, maybe that's why you got a lot of cards too, because like I feel like maybe this pile asks a lot and you do get the answers, but maybe you don't trust them or you don't fully hear them, so you're really trying to figure out what's going on. So this is my a deck that I created, and it has its specific timing. So it has numbers, it has not December. I was thinking of December because that was in the first pile, but it has like months of the year, days of the week, numbers, yes, no, maybe, things like that. It also has like the seasons. So you had 3, and you have yes. Okay, so whatever you're thinking about, if it's a yes or no question, it's yes. We have winter. Okay, so something happening in winter for you, or that's a good time to take action. And then we also have the number 9, which can be, I want to see how this, look at this, meditation also, 3 + 6 = 9. Okay, so the number 9 is significant. Oh, look at this, 7 + 2 = 9. Interesting. Okay, so we have 2 cards, three cards of 9. The number 9 represents, it's the number of self. It's like the last single digit, right? Before you get into the double digits. But it's also, so it can represent endings too, something ending. But we're gonna get more, this one. We are going to get more about what is this? Okay, the Tower. The Tower and the Knight of Swords. I'm gonna pull multiples and then look at them together. That one. Yeah, there might be like lots of different people watching this pile. There might be like multiple messages. Otherwise, because I just feel like this isn't as cohesive so far as like the other one. It feels like there's like a lot going on here, but that could also just be a part of this one message for this group, or it could have like multiple different messages. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords and the Tower, which is, the Tower is the destruction of a foundation. Yeah, oh gosh, lots of a painful ending, because the Tower and the 10 of Swords, we have the 10 of Swords. that's something ending, the end of a painful cycle. Something had to be destroyed in order for you to start over. With the Knight of Swords, I'm feeling that goes along with Horus, which is like your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Magnetic, did I say that right? The Knight of Swords is about communication. But using your words to, I feel like, put something into motion, something to change. See, look, and we have lay a solid foundation, which is like the tower is destroying a foundation. So you have to destroy a foundation in order to lay a new solid one. With the Seven of Swords, that's like there could have been some kind of deception, like whether it was from a person or like just like deception from within you, like lying to yourself about something, or not seeing the forest for the trees, kind of about a situation. And we'll ask maybe more about what this is about. With the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Cups and the Magician also came out in the first pile. You might want to go check out the first pile too, if you feel drawn to. This is about having a lot of options and choosing your direction, choosing what you desire, right? So you see how he's trying to choose. You're choosing a direction. The Magician is about putting your energy and effort into creating what it is you're wanting, putting your intentions out there. And then the Hangman is needing to see something from a new perspective, but it's about pausing, waiting, taking a break. There's so much going on in this. Can you tell us more about what this is about? Is this about something specific? Or is this like for lots of different people? Okay, so the Two of Cups flipped out. You saw how that flipped out. So this could be about love, a relationship, or just something that you desire and you love. Judgment. And the Knight of Pentacles. So needing to make a decision about which direction you want to go in a relationship, possibly. Look at that. It's like a rebirth. Go watch, because in pile number 1, December, the card December came out, and we have winter for you. So also number 9 could also represent September, which we're in the 9th month, right? And you're watching that. It could also be like December 9th. Or can be like 9 days, 9 weeks, even 9 months. But I would say it's like December 9th, possibly something happening around then. I wonder if there's a moon. Let me check. Hold on, let me look at my calendar. No, I was seeing if there was like a new moon or a full moon on December 9th, but there is not. Needing to make a decision, change the direction you're going in a relationship, either a specific relationship or just like you're choosing to let everything go from the past when it comes to love and relationships. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is like laying a solid foundation. So you are laying a solid foundation, possibly starting, possibly you had started, or this foundation was destroyed maybe in Leo season, or it's being destroyed right now. And then in December, I keep saying December, in winter, which is, December, you might see some progress. But right now they're saying is like you're laying the foundation for something. So even if that's like you don't have someone specific in mind, like a relationship, right now what you're doing is you're laying the foundation for that to occur, removing all of the lies, the deceit, the deception, whatever's not true, all the delusions. Like this, the Seven of Cups can also be about delusions, and they're both sevens. This can be about having your head in the clouds. You're removing all the delusions so that you can you don't have to repeat the mistakes of the past because you're gonna be ready for this new type of relationship. And with the Cloak of Wisdom and the Meditation card, to me really feels like you're not trusting yourself. You're not. Also, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. It's like, what are the thoughts that you have been thinking? Like, if you don't like what if you keep repeating the same thing, especially with the Judgment card. Didn't the Judgment card come out? Yeah. Judgment, I think, did it come out in the other pile number? Just go watch pile number 1. But they're saying that you need to learn this lesson. Like, you need to let this cycle end because you haven't been trusting yourself. And that, like, what are your thoughts? Where are your thoughts going? What are you thinking? Like, are you thinking, do you not catch yourself thinking like, oh, it's never gonna happen for me, or this isn't gonna work, or, you know, things like that? They're saying, like, you gotta end that and choose to tap into your power to create with, you know, with the cosmic gateway, and like your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miracles can occur. It says miraculous changes are occurring. You have to lay this solid foundation of thinking in a new way, of embodying this in a new way. I also feel like with the be generous of spirit, that means, like, don't close yourself off to being grateful, to giving back, however that is. Like, I don't know, there's like this closed off energy. And when you're being generous, you're not closed off because you're open to giving and receiving. But when you're closed off, you're closed off to giving and receiving. So if you desire this certain kind of relationship, you have to let go of the past, let go of the old, see all of the illusions, delusions, deception that maybe you've been told and have been telling yourself, so that you, like, and the deception even feels like maybe it's just like that you can do it, that it's possible for you, that you are able to have the type of relationship that you desire. That was like a lot of different streams of thought. So maybe this is the way you think. Maybe you struggle with grounding these messages and really taking them and hearing them. They're telling you to meditate for that. I think I started going off on that message, and then anyways, this must be how you think, like lots of different streams of consciousness, or I'm just tapping into a lot of different people. I don't know. But it's saying you already know the answer you seek, but you gotta sit and like practice meditating and trusting the guidance you're getting about people, about yourself, about what you need to do, about the fact that it may be a period of waiting and pausing and laying a foundation for yourself before you can lay a foundation with another person, or you're doing that with another person. Yeah, see, look at that union, the 4 of Wands. Exactly, that's what you're trying to do with somebody specific, or this is the type of relationship you want. Like, you want to be in a solid, committed relationship. You want to get married, you know, you want to move in with somebody, you want a family, things like that. And so it is possible too that like you had gotten divorced, or you're divorced, or something like that too. Let's get a couple more. Yeah, the Devil is that 7 of Swords energy, the 7 of Cups, confusion, the thing that you're letting go of, the thing that you are, the painful ending, like any of that toxic, of the toxic cycle. And with the 4 of Wands, maybe you were in a toxic marriage or a toxic long-term relationship, and that has come to an end, and they're telling you you have to stop choosing to go back to that certain type of energy or person. It's time for you. Yeah, and first you got to lay the foundation for you to be solid and stable on your own before you bring in another relationship. Bring in a relationship. Look at this, the Sun, which is like a yes card, and then we have the Ace of Cups, right? That's like first like filling your own cup, but also a new offer of love with somebody specific, or just with the person that is going to be your soulmate, your partner, your long-term relationship. And the Devil, I was saying, was you possibly telling yourself that like, or like not being able to be single for while you do this healing. And so they're telling you it is time for you to really let this cycle go, lay the foundation for yourself so that you can call in that person or be more solid in the relationship you're already in, or something to that effect. And with the Yes card, we had the Yes card, and the Sun, which is also a Yes card in the tarot. And with Winter, meaning that like it can happen for you, and it's almost like guaranteed to happen for you if you follow the advice that they're giving you right now. And that it's possible. Believe that it's possible, and that's also the thought process that you're changing. So I hope that was helpful. Please leave a comment and let me know how it resonated for you. Don't forget to like and share, and also subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much, pile number 2. And also pile number 1 if you go back and watch. So I'm sending you guys so much love. All right, on to pile 3. All right, pile 3. You chose the Amethyst. Amethyst is my spirit mineral. Okay. Let's see. What does, let's say spirit. Pile number 3 need to hear. Use your mind wisely. Pig spirit and skunk spirit know your worth. So this definitely feels like we're letting go of maybe some low self-esteem, the way we're thinking about ourselves. Okay. We have Waking the Lion. Oh boy, this is gonna be an interesting one because I already peeked, or it flipped over when so I tried not to look at any of these cards. I already know one of the cards, and you'll see why in a second when I flip it over, but Waking the Lion feels it's very powerful. Can represent desire, passion, fire energy, right? It's Leo energy. Lots of Leo energy that's showing up in the other 2 readings as well. So possibly something started during Leo season, or the Lionsgate portal. Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Beautiful. That's definitely going along with like this self-worth, is like this self-worth and confidence is rising in you. See, now we have sexuality, which, see, this is why I was feeling the Waking the Lion. This could just be you feeling very comfortable in your sexuality or your gender or your body, right? If you're a male or a female, or whatever you identify as. All right, we have 15. Okay, so this is from a deck that I created, and it's specific timing. We will see what the 15 represents. Could be, like I said, 15 days, could be the 15th of the month. This month, since we are in the beginning of September, or the next month. Could also be 15 weeks. So we will see what this is about. Okay. Let me make sure that these are shuffled. Yeah, okay. I was afraid they were in order, but they are not. Okay. Okay, those want to come out. So feeling more comfortable and confident in who you are and in your body. That's what it's feeling like. The message is. No, not that one. Okay. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. Ooh, lots of 10s. The King of Pentacles. Is that? Yeah, I think that's the King. The Hermit, which is Virgo. And the Tower. The Tower came out in both of the other 2 readings as well, and the 7 of Cups. The Tower and the 7 of Cups. This is like, a tower is like destroying any illusions. That's really what it is. Destroying illusions or delusions or anything that isn't true and real. That's what it feels like for you, for this card. Which is like, with this low self-esteem or not feeling confident, it's like that stuff's not true. That's not real, right? And so you're really waking up to what is real. I'm pretty sure this is the King of Pentacles. And yeah, because the other ones are Queens. So the Muse of Materials, that's the King of Pentacles in this deck. And it's like feeling really solid in who you are. I feel like this is going to be a quick message, but you're at the end of a cycle where you can put burdens down. It's like you've done the work. You've done the, like, also it's putting the burdens down of like the opinions, the yeah, more so just maybe like the opinions or what you've been holding on from other people, things that you've taken on. Maybe when other people treated you a certain way, you started feeling a certain way about yourself, right? And started having that low self-worth, low self-esteem. And it could be from family, could be a familial thing passed down to you, but because the Ten of Pentacles can represent inheritance, generational wealth, things like that. But yeah, it's the end of this cycle for you. You're embarking on this new phase where you are really feeling comfortable in who you are. We have the Hermit, which is Virgo, and we're in Virgo season right now. But this is the number 9 is the card of, the number of self. And on the skunk spirit card, 5 is a 54, and 5 plus 4 is 9. So let me get some more. What else do we need to hear? What other guidance does pile 3 need to hear? You have the Ace of Voices. This is standing in your truth, not being afraid to speak your truth, speak your mind. So there could be an instance or something, and it doesn't actually feel like one instance. It just feels like this is how you're showing up now. And we have the Knight of Voices, the Knight of Swords. So yeah, this is like not being afraid to speak up, say your piece, even if it's gonna be undesirable to other people, even if you might trigger other people or piss people off. That's the Knight of Swords. The Magician came out in the other 2 cards as well. I mean, other 2 piles as well. And the Knight of Swords did actually too. Yeah, the 5 of Inspiration, that's the 5 of Wands. That's like competition or conflict with other people. And the Magician is like, even though what you are creating may not conflict with what other people, or it may, I feel like what you are creating or who you are, your creative spirit, your confidence in yourself, because the Magician is about confidence as well, may cause conflict within other people, because if you're really genuinely confident in who you are and in what you have to offer, and other people are not, that energy triggers them, because they're like, well, who are they to, that triggers their ego. Who are they to be this, this, and this? And it's really because they have, you're triggering their low self-esteem, right? And it's more about envy and jealousy than it is anything else. Whoa. Okay. I guess those want to come out. I really want to get more about this 15. What's happening? Is it like the 15th of the month? Maybe I'll get one more from my deck. The Ace of Swords again and the Emperor. Yeah, this is like standing in your power. Wow. This is also Aries energy. But it's like really feeling really solid in who you are. Like it's just like having really, like you're really confident. And with sexuality too, I'm feeling just very like magnetic as well. The Ace of Swords is just like knowing what your truth is and not being afraid to stand in it and speak it. Yeah, and the 5 of Wands. And this is like, look, the beating out the competition is kind of what that feels like. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about competing with anybody, because you realize in being humble and confident that you're not lacking anything and nobody else is lacking anything. So you're not competing with anybody. You're like, they're going to get what they're going to get, and there's enough to go around. That's that King of Pentacles energy too, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let me see, what about this 15? What more do we need to know about the 15? July. Okay, so the 15th of July. I'm not sure. I mean, that is kind of a ways away, but oh, we also have November came out too. So these could be significant dates for you. November 15th or July 15th. Something could have happened actually in July. We just came out of July, so it could have started in July. Leo season starts in July, I'm pretty sure, the end of July. And so yeah, going into like, maybe it's November 15th. because I feel like a lot of things started, like I think I said that in the beginning of this one, started around Lionsgate Portal, and we're kind of like seeing manifestations of it, or we're going to be seeing it through the rest of the year. Yeah, I feel like that's all you really need to know, is that you can, I can feel wanting more messages. I can feel it. Your devotion is being recognized, honestly, like your devotion to your healing path. Okay, I will get a few more messages for you. My pile number 3. Page of Voices. This is the Page of Swords. Don't be afraid to continue being the student, to continue learning. You're always going to be learning. That's what's also keeping you humble. And the Sun again. The Sun came out, I think, in every pile. So there's a theme throughout each, if you feel drawn to watch all 3, because there's different messages in each one. But this is about happiness and joy and illumination, and just like, I really feel it's like you illuminating your life force energy, and like, let me get one more. The 2 of Pentacles. This is like going back and forth. I think the message there, here with the Queen of Wands on the bottom, which is about magnetism and confidence. You may still go back and forth. And I'm also noticing the 8, which represents the 8-8 Lionsgate Portal. You may still go back and forth. Be patient with yourself. About feeling, also maybe it's like you feel like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, right? Like, that's going to be normal if you're learning something new, or if you're on a new path. Don't be afraid to lean into that, and to and like, it doesn't mean you're not confident still, you know? It's okay to have that beginner's mind, and that doesn't mean that you need to go revert back to the low self-esteem, the low self-worth, because they're telling you, like, maybe that's some distorted way that you created this low self-esteem, low self-worth, because you somehow made this belief that, like, if I don't know how to do something, or if I'm learning something, like, if I'm stupid, right, or I'm this, like, you made, like, that's what you're destroying, all those illusions. It's like, no, like, if you're learning something, or you didn't know something, like, you're not dumb, you're not stupid, you are just learning, right? And you're learning, you're seeing how to reframe that. So don't be afraid to, like, if you feel like you are like, oh shoot, like going back and forth, like, I'm feeling this way again, it's okay, because you're still learning how to like fully embody it, right? Because this is just like waking up, and you're it's not fully integrated yet, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So it's okay if there are going to be times where it comes back again. It just means you need to keep practicing what you've been practicing, and love that part of you. Keep loving that part of you. Yeah, that's all I got for you. Okay, thank you so much. Please leave a like and a comment if it resonated for you, and let me know. I love hearing from you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you again soon. All right, bye.